Welcome back to Hamilton Life, everyone. I'm Linda Rourke. So you want to redo your kids' rooms, but you want to involve them. This is really important. Now, my suggestion is get some paint chips to show them. Don't let them pick whatever color, because you might end up with a deep black or purple room, which you may not want. So give them some options, but get them involved, as Jill Fraser will point out in today's home decor segment.
Recently, my daughters asked me to redecorate their bedrooms, and with two small children, I find myself saying no a lot. In this case, because it was decor related, I couldn't say no, so I want to show you the results today. My daughters are young. This room that we're currently in, she's only 7 years old, and I think when you're decorating kids' rooms, it's important to have their input, but not let them run away with any sort of theme, because they will get tired of it. In this case, I took my daughter to the Big wallpaper store that was featured recently, and she chose this stunning black and gold wallpaper. Because it was such a statement, I needed a paint that would complement it, and in this case we decided to go with a metallic finish on the wall. It is still a neutral color, and she can grow into this paint. The other thing when decorating kids' rooms I want you to keep in mind is to keep the window treatment neutral, because you don't want to be replacing custom window shades often. So in this case we went with a black shade, and if she changes her room, black will almost always go with what she chooses. Finally, in this room I wanted to point out that because it is such a strong statement on the walls, I wanted to get a color that would complement it. Her favorite color is turquoise. This is where her input was most valuable. She chose the sequins on her valance and a turquoise color, and I repeated it in some of the other decorative elements like the cushion, the sheets on her bed, and the picture frame on her bedside table. Now I think we should head into my other daughter's room, and I can show you a few more finishing touches. So this is my 4-year-old's bedroom, and she also chose her own wallpaper, and I was thrilled with her selection. The other thing I wanted to talk about is to keep some of the bedding neutral in children's rooms, and in this case it's not a themed bedding, but it is still really bright and colorful and definitely appeals to a 4-year-old's sensibility. Also, another important feature in kids' rooms is their artwork. I find it's important to personalize it for them, and in this case we made these macaroni pictures, and it's each of their names. Elise has one too. This is Jacqueline's. I spray painted it and put it in a little frame to make it that much more custom and that much more important, but she really loves it, and it's a project we worked on together. Another thing is photos of the children. I framed their pictures for $2.99. I blew them up at Costco to a 12 by 12, and the neat thing about that is as they grow and other events happen in their life, they can change out those photos with different pictures, and I don't have to make another investment in frames. The final thing I want to talk about is customizing furniture. So these bedding and dressers and everything were purchased at IKEA. We just went and got some custom crystal knobs, and it really just updates the look of the dresser. So those are my tips for updating kids' rooms. For Hamilton Life, I'm Jill Fraser.